Hello guys, welcome to this week's episode. We're doing trending topics, so stay tuned. So guys, this week we're talking about a very important topic, something that I am very passionate about, and that is mental health amongst creatives. It's very easy to skip over the subject. It's very easy for people not to talk about it for various reasons. But as it's Christmas and, you know, there's a lot going on, everybody's kind of rushing around and maybe not talking to each other as much as they usually do, although it should be the season when they do talk more. I thought I wanted to highlight this issue because as a creative myself, I have gone through peaks and troughs in my mental health stroke emotional well-being, and I think it's important that we're open and honest about this. So this year we lost Chester Bennington, who was one of the front guys of Linkin Park, and it was really sad because he committed suicide, and a lot of the issues that he was having he didn't really talk about. So I think one, as a creative, watching another creative who struggled with a lot of things that he probably didn't discuss with other people, you know, you want to learn lessons from people like that, and you want to be able to do better so that the community that we participate in has open channels for discussion about anxiety, depression, creative blockage, because all of these things play a part in emotional well-being, in mental health. And I think because there is such a taboo about this topic in the community that we work in, people are not open enough or are not free enough, liberated enough to talk about these things freely without feeling like they're going to be stigmatized, without feeling like it's going to cost them work or people not taking them seriously. So I feel like for me, as a person who's working very hard on my mental health, and when I say working hard, I mean I do actively talk to people who I'm really close to. I've got great friends who really support me both creatively and personally, and I don't take that for granted. I know not everybody has that, and especially when it's Christmas time, a lot of those kind of issues are highlighted. Maybe you haven't got anyone to talk to, or maybe you're feeling a bit isolated because maybe your actual family members don't understand the world that you work in. Or even, you know, you can kind of feel like if I tell people about what I'm experiencing or what I'm going through, then it's going to cost me work, or it's going to, you know, put me in an isolated position. So I really wanted to highlight the fact that during this time, there are so many places and people that you can talk to who will be able to help, one, with your mental health, and if you're having issues, it gives you a space to discuss those issues. I even think that the BBC posted about a community that they're going to start specifically for musicians and creatives to talk about their issues, because they understand the roller coaster ride that, you know, creatives go on. And I'm saying creative because I don't think it just applies to musicians and singers. I think it applies to anybody who does things in the creative world. And I'm a firm believer that talking about it and expressing yourself, not just through your art, but actually talking about things that bother you, or things that even, I mean, not just bad things. I want to mention that, you know, if there's things that you want to share, joys that you want to share, triumphs that you want to share, equally should be available, you know, should be given an opportunity to share that. And also, because on the flip side, sometimes when you share good news, you don't necessarily get the reaction from people that you want in support of that. You know, people think you're boasting, or think you're, you know, showboating and making yourself out to be bigger than you really are. And sometimes all you just want is for somebody to share in your joy, share in your success. And, you know, in this industry, it's quite competitive. So people feel like, oh, well, you're just trying to get one up on me. So on both sides, I don't want to make it just about the negative side. So, you know, sometimes you want somebody to share your joy, and sometimes you want to share, you know, the issues that you're having, creative blockages that you're experiencing, or, you know, you just want to be able to have an outlet that enables you to talk about stuff. So I think for me, in this season of Christmas, when everybody is kind of either too busy to really care about individuals, or everything's zoomed in and there's more pressure because you're around people that you probably haven't spent any time with throughout the rest of the year. You know, sometimes you feel like you have to put on a show, or you feel like you have to be this person that you want everybody else to see, when actually, in fact, inside you don't feel like that. So I just want to put out there, firstly, that, you know, it's okay to share your feelings. It's okay to talk about what you're going through. It's okay to share your joys. And there are some people out there who really do care. I'm going to put some information in the description box about people and places that you can go to talk about stuff. If you don't have friends and family that you're able to speak to about these things. And I'll make sure that all that information is in the description box. So guys, I really want to wish you a Merry Christmas, firstly. I don't know if all of our subscribers celebrate Christmas. And if you don't, I want to wish you a happy holiday. I also want to wish you lots of rest, lots of good times, lots of laughs. And if you're not experiencing a good time, I hope that you get someone or somewhere that you can go and speak to that will help with that. So if you want to talk about it, or you want to share your story, use the hashtag TheInThing to let us know how you're feeling. If you want us to direct you to some services or places that you might be able to get some help, let us know. We're always open to help. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the videos we post every single week. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Snapchat, whatever platform you're on, we are right there with you. So guys, all that remains for me to say is Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and bye!